What's going on, guys? This is Raymond Ironbody Kenny, and today I want to talk about more on the law of assumption. And when it comes to nutrition or weight loss or all these things, that it's also applicable to food and nutrition and all that. So, and as well as health. So, just kind of want to elaborate on this and what I mean by food and all that and weight loss. You ever notice how people seem to there's certain people that seem like they can eat so much and yet their weight it's like they don't gain weight. And law of assumption also applies to this too. So, I mean, and then maybe there's some people that try to eat as healthy as possible, but it's like they can't even. It's like they can't even lose a pound. Does that sound familiar to you? Well, I see that it's almost like when people seem like they seem to hold on or store excess weight, is because there's a deeper rooted emotional baggage. Um, and it's like, especially in the fitness industry, seems like in this fitness industry, it's like, yeah, it's almost like these massive, it's like you got to take these strict diets in order to lose the weight or something. And although it can be effective, it's not always permanent. And and this is one of the videos that I don't often like to make videos. That's one of the things about these videos. I don't really like to talk so much about nutrition or diets or anything because I'm, especially where I'm not an expert in that field, I I there's a lot of misleading information out there. There's a lot of, studies suggest, oh, you got to go vegan, you got to go keto, you got to go paleo or carnivore, all these things. And it's like there's always people just saying, nope, you're not vegan, or nope, you're not eating keto or carnivore. That's so exhausting. What the heck? Why is it? And it just seems like these activist movements around these things. I'm not saying if people want to feel like if they feel resonant with being a vegan or keto, go with that. If it feels right to you, if it resonates with you, go with that. But I think the problem comes down to um, activism and all that, and where it's like we force people to. It's like if the whole world is vegan or something like that, or it just gets really weird, and I don't like to. I think that's a very unhealthy way of thinking. To that extreme, saying, "Well, you're not vegan. You're a horrible person." That's a very toxic way of thinking. And again, if you resonate with vegan, go with it. The problem is, don't impose your beliefs on others if it doesn't resonate with them, because that goes against the law of assumption. Like one of Neville's quotes is um, basically on the lines of "Stop changing the mirror." People or things are only reflecting what's going on within your own uh, subconscious assumptions, relatively speaking. And as for like weight loss and all this, you ever notice how, yeah, I'm sure people have deep rooted assumptions that they can eat whatever they want and not gain a single pound. Or, there's people trying to eat so healthy, but their deep rooted beliefs are like, I can't lose weight. even though they consciously say on the surface, I'm gonna lose weight after eating, but deep down, if that deep rooted assumption is still against you, that's a that's what determines the outcome. So again, let's just drop all these diets, even if it, especially when they don't resonate with you. It gets so overcomplicated. Let's just rely on the simple law of assumption. Let's just apply the simple law of assumption that okay, we're gonna practice the feeling of okay. And I'm not saying I'm still mindful of the things that like I'm not gonna. It's not like I'm gonna drink a 2 liter Mountain Dew every day and saying I'll get healthy on this. I like to be mindful about the stuff that I um, consume. I, I'm do what you want. Whatever you assume to be true about yourself and whatever it's if still for me, I still like to eat as healthy as I can. Still, kind of that intuitive, just no having some good common sense about myself. Like okay, the I'm gonna eat these things and I know they're I'm not gonna feel guilty about them. Say if it's like a sweet treat every now and then, or whatever. I'm not gonna feel guilty about it because it's I I see myself as like okay, this is not gonna harm me. And one of the things I do too, I don't look at the ingredients because there's ingredients on there that people should be like, oh, high fructose corn syrup, or um, all these things. Again, that's it. I'm not, and I don't want to mislead anyone. Don't take any. That's why I'm saying I don't often like to make nutrition videos, but um, yeah, it's let's. So I mean, what I do is I don't look at the ingredients because that would trigger something in me, because what your reactions manifest. Say like, oh crap, this has high fructose corn syrup. But but yeah, it gets it gets basically what I'm saying, guys, is just use the law of assumption mindfully, and don't like say, all right, Raymond said I can eat whatever I want and not get fat. It comes down to you. What resonates with you? You have to be mindful what you consume. Like it's so yeah, whatever, use the law of assumption to your advantage. Like around food. Saying to yourself that's not going to harm me. Only my deep inner whatever I claim as true though, if it manifests. So that's basically this whole video about the like nutrition and food and weight loss and certain diets. That using law of assumption in this way, I suggest to use it mindfully. Don't go on it. Don't binge. Don't eat. It's just be mindful, especially around weight loss, because I know there's some people out there that have a hard time that struggle with their weight. I know that, and so this is why I'm making this video to like saying you proceed with mindfulness by using the law of assumption around food or weight loss or nutrition or diets. And if it does, if because everything's energy, guys. Even the food we consume, everything's energy. And it's just energy. So I hope this message helps, and I kind of to clear things up on what I think about around nutrition and all that and weight loss. So yeah, I just want to kind of bring it simple and straight to the point that whatever you assume true deep within yourself, that's what becomes part of your reality. If you think, you know, high fructose things with high fructose corn syrup, if you know that's not going to harm you, deep down, if you know it's not going to harm you, and you have that deep inner knowing or belief that it's not going to harm you, you'll be okay. And and again, yeah, there's a lot of doctors out there saying, well, it has all this nutrition stuff in it. Like, it gets confusing. That's why I love law of assumption. It makes it simple, and yeah, I still mindfulness, common sense. What feels natural to you? It comes down to that. What feels natural to you? So again, I hope this video helps. Bless you all, and happy manifesting.